All right, Director Dave, what you got for us, brother? All right, so Director Dave's dumbass. Oh, he
scored 2 touchdowns apiece.
Oh, Jesus.
James Cook,
Josh Jacobs, and Devon Achane. 15,020 yards. 20 points plus
15,020. Wow.
Oh, God. That is a full official Director Dave dumbass pick of the season. Friends, countrymen, fellow degenerates, welcome back to this episode of Bets and Buds. We the Buds help you cash your bets. I am Jason Smoking Token.
I'm Bobby Light.
Welcome back, everybody. We are in Week 16. Week 16, man, has this time flown.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, son of a bitch. All right, so we're in this, baby. We're going here, see what's going on. We're getting into the playoff push right now. We looked this up before starting the season up. First time since 2014. No division winners are set yet going into Week 16 right now. So, let's see. Everything's up in the air. A lot of things are up in the play right now. Playoff fantasy football playoffs are in full swing now. Full swing into their second rounds here for if your league is doing it right. So let's go, brother.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right.
What do you want to talk about first?
Well, I mean, if you want to cover the Blues, I mean, they really not much to talk about.
No, there's not a whole lot to talk about there. They're 12, 15, and 10, or 7, or 8, or something. They're bad. Everybody's hurt right now. Like I said, they re-signed Robbie Fabry last week. They picked some guy off of waivers yesterday, Yotan version, something like that.
I couldn't even tell you.
Came from Detroit. They play tonight. Probably going to lose. So bet against the Blues tonight.
I mean, that's your safe bet right now.
Playing Winnipeg tonight. So
yeah, that's your safe bet right now. Is bet against those Blues.
Bet against the Blues, and you'll be good.
All right, so let's go ahead and dive into it. We got the college football playoff to start this week.
Yes, we do. Some very interesting games going on.
Biggest one of the week is going to be Alabama, Oklahoma. That's going to be one of the tough ones there. Then we also got Miami at Texas A&M.
Yeah, and then you've got the 2 less exciting games.
As a Notre Dame fan,
which are the late games too, which is surprising.
Well, thankfully we have Saturday football. Like NFL football.
Well, one of them's the late game.
Well, thankfully we got Saturday NFL football to offset this shit. Because these are, and college football must have known that the way they set this up, because these are the most bullshit matchups. When you got Tulane and you got, what the fuck,
James
Madison. Yeah, James Madison versus Oregon, which that might be the chance to make it a decent game because James Madison has some good dogs on their team. But again, they're playing Oregon.
That's the Sun Belt Conference out there.
Tulane already got boat raced by like damn near 35 points against Ole Miss early in the season. They lost to University of Texas El Paso early in the season. So again, I am so disenchanted with this college football thing right now because until they get this, these are not the 12 best teams in the country that are playing right now for the national championship. No. This is not. This is some propaganda bullshit, and I hope both of these teams get their ass kicked for the embarrassment of college football to say, why the fuck did we do this?
Would you want to go back to the CBS form or whatever the hell that
was? BCS? No. I mean, absolutely not. I don't want the BCS format, but I mean, we sure
Notre Dame would have been in.
They would have been if they had like a computer ranking, so to speak, or how do you go about it.
Used to do it.
But I mean, the criteria that they did this was not picking the best teams in college football to play for the national championship by a long shot. So I mean, like we talked about this earlier, Notre Dame was like the 4th rated by Vegas as far as odds to win the national championship going into this. So I mean, it was pretty obvious that they got this wrong, and so I hope both teams get destroyed this year. So we're going to go to 16 teams probably next year anyway, no matter what.
Right.
But we just got to keep these teams out of the playoffs. Like we done, stop the consolation prizes, stop the trophies, and this isn't like NCAA basketball. Because the thing is when you have,
I mean they've got it's like almost 400 schools that actually participate in the basketball.
Not only that, because here's the difference with football, man. So when you're Oregon, you got the top 4 or 5, your top offensive linemen are NFL prospects.
Right.
You got your backup linemen are NFL prospects potentially. When you got JMU, you might have one of them might be good.
Might get drafted.
And then okay, let's say he doesn't go to the league next year. He's not even going to be on JMU next year because some other bigger school is going to poach them off of that team, and he's going to go there. So if you get an injury of any kind whatsoever, there is no way, no chance in hell they're going to, because it's football. It's will versus will, strength on strength. But basketball is different. You're on the court, you're making jump shots, you do all this other shit that's going on, 3-pointers, whatever it may be, getting the foul trouble, all this stuff. Football is not that same game. So JMU has no chance in hell of winning the national championship. You got Tulane has no chance in hell of winning the national championship.
They don't even have a chance in hell to win the game. As far
that's what I'm saying. So again,
plus 1,100,
and so that's all I have to say about that. Okay. So let's move on into the NFL.
Let's move
football. On. Okay, all right. Let's move on to the men's league. All right, so we got a big matchup coming on this Thursday night game. We got the Rams and the Seahawks. The Rams
already beat Seahawks once.
Yeah.
So
Seahawks are really struggling to run the ball. They struggled last week against the Colts to really get anything going.
They did.
They 5 field goals. By Jason Myers.
Or 5. Yeah, you're right.
5 field. Yeah. So 5 field goals by Jason Myers. Won the game. Phillip Rivers didn't embarrass himself.
No,
he looked respectable. He didn't light the board up by any stretch of the imagination, but he didn't embarrass himself. He showed that he knew how to command the offense. He had 1 touchdown, 1 pick. But again, he looked respectable for a 44-year-old man.
I mean, that pick was to ice the game right there.
Yeah, you got a 44-year-old man that came straight off the couch and the coaching sidelines, basically come in and basically give the team a chance to win.
They had every chance to win. They probably should have burned.
They were up by 10.
They probably should have burned a little more clock.
And that's what most people say. That's why they lost the game, because they didn't burn enough clock.
They just left too much clock. Well, and the big kickoff too.
Yeah,
like right after.
Yeah, the big kickoff return, which is that, and we're going to see that probably a lot, which is going to be interesting in the playoffs coming up this year. Okay. How many games are going to be decided because of the new kickoff rule.
And then the Rams, on that side of the ball, Davante Adams is probably out this week.
So. Oh, yeah, Davante Adams is definitely out this week. I mean, they said there's a chance of him playing, but I think they would be stupid to let him play this game because, I mean, right now, if you want to have any chance of a 32-year-old receiver to have a chance to play in the playoffs,
you better rest him for a little bit.
Just rest him, let them get going. More than likely, they're going to be in the playoffs one way, shape, or form.
Oh, yeah.
So before we go forward, so last week my record was 6-10 on the anytime touchdown scores, 8-8 on the spread, 10-6 on the money line, and 4-12, probably one of my worst weeks in over-unders all week long. I mean, but that shows you how the parity of the NFL season, why the books has been loving life this year, because, I mean, they pretty much have won every year against the public outside of maybe 1 week all season long.
It's gotten me the last few weeks. I went 7-9 on the spread, 5-11 on the over/under, and 9-7 on the money line. So equally just as
just rough business. Rough business out there. All right, so with this game here, who do you like, Bobby?
Actually, I like Seattle to win this one at home. The Rams, if Seattle can isolate Puka a little bit, and I know the Rams tight ends have been coming on strong lately, and they can run that ball, but that Seattle defense is good, and it is in Seattle at home. They usually split this,
Yeah.
Seattle lost to the Rams at home. Rams probably going to lose to Seattle at home. So give me Seattle in this one.
All right, so my question with this was Sam Darnold be able to make some clutch plays during this time of year? Especially right now, their offense has been very one-dimensional because they haven't really been able to run the ball.
It's Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yeah, I mean, it's Jackson Smith and Jigba. They have no really secondary receiver. Rashid Shaheed hasn't really implemented himself in that offense yet to where he's actually made big plays, but he's also always been a big play threat, not really necessarily a receiver.
His snap share keeps going up each week, but they really
he's still learning the offense, so let's see how much more he gets involved this week. But I like the Rams to win this game, covering the 1.5 points, and then I like the over at 42.5.
I like the over as well, and obviously if I'd like Seattle to win, I think they cover that one.
And then give me Puka Nacua as my anytime touchdown scorer. The one reason why he's hard to bottle up is because you never know where he's going to line up. True. Sometimes they put him in the backfield, sometimes they're going to put him in the slot. They put him in the X, they put him at the Z. There's very rarely is he at the same position that you can really game plan around. Okay, how do I stop Puka Nacua? All right, so next
is he stoppable? I don't know.
I don't think so. I mean, like I said, Sean McVay is great at scheming him up because he showed his versatility and where he can be lined up in the field. All right, so next up we got a Saturday games, our first Saturday games of the season here now. So we got the Eagles at the Commanders. They're going all right, the Eagles looked good against the Raiders last week, but everybody's looked good against the Raiders because the Raiders have been absolutely hapless as an organization this year. I think Pete Carroll was not the greatest hire going into this season. Geno Smith has looked piss poor. Chip Kelly was not the right fit as offense coordinator for Geno Smith in the offense. They tried Kenny Pickett last week. We already see what Kenny Pickett is. Yeah. For me, I'm going for it. I like the Commanders to cover the 6.5 points. Just because of being a division game and Washington always plays them tough. We're going to have Mariota starting at quarterback. I do like the Eagles to win this game, but give me the under at 44.5.
All right, I got the Eagles winning this one. I like the under as well, but I think the Eagles can cover that 6.5 points. They win by a touchdown.
Okay, I can see it, but again, like I said, this
is a division game, so don't get me wrong.
Yeah, and they're always really tough. This matchup is always a tough one. A lot of times you don't really see the team you think's going to win doesn't usually win,
True.
or at least cover-wise as far as in this matchup here.
Yeah, I could easily see this 23-21,
Yeah.
and we or 24-21, and we
Exactly.
have something that it'll hit the
Exactly.
over, too.
6.5 is a lot of points for a division game. And then give me Saquon Barkley as my anytime touchdown scorer.
Okay, he
here.
needs to get that. Like we've been saying it all year. They have got to get that rushing game on.
Yeah, I mean, they have to. I mean, they absolutely have to. I mean, the Washington has been primed for the pickings as far as, like, running games-wise. Most of the games that I've watched them play in any primetime games they've been in or any games I've watched on Sunday, they've been able to be run on pretty efficiently.
Right.
So, all right, next up we got the Packers at the Bears. The Bears who have been pretty dominant, and the Packers lost some devastating injuries last week.
They did.
Michael Parsons is gone for the season, tearing the ACL. Christian Watson went out again with another injury. He seems to be injury prone on a regular basis. Josh Jacobs has been banged up and was banged up again this last game here. So, I mean, it's going to be a tough one going into this one. Who do you like, Bobby?
Give me the Bears to win this one at home. The under 46, and I'll take the 1.5 that the Bears are getting.
All right, we're in total agreement on this one here as far as I'm concerned. Like, the Bears are actually playing pretty good football. Packers being pretty beat up after this last week here. And give me DeAndre Swift as my anytime touchdown scorer.
Okay, I like that one.
DeAndre Swift is my anytime touchdown scorer. They've been running the ball really well.
He's turned his career around.
Oh yeah.
That Chicago
well, he did that well when he was with Detroit under Ben Johnson too.
Yeah,
so that's why they brought him back that way. And so the next up here we got the Chargers at the Cowboys. Chargers at the Cowboys. Chargers at the Cowboys. So that's our Sunday slate. We're into the Sunday slate now.
Okay.
Cowboys looked very, very underwhelming last week against the Vikings. I mean, I was very disappointed in that performance.
Again, two disappointing performances
back
in a
to
row.
back here. I mean, but with
especially when you had the chance to seal your fate, or you had control of your fate. All you had to do was win those two games.
Absolutely. I mean, you had a chance to at least stay in the conversation.
Yeah.
Now, pretty much, I mean, they have to win out, and the Eagles have to lose the rest of their games.
Yeah, we'll be rooting for Washington. Don't get us wrong.
But I don't see it happening. And really, I'm not rooting for them because even if the Cowboys got in the playoffs, I have no expectations of them doing anything whatsoever. Trayvon Diggs, what the hell happened to him this season? This mystery injury he got during the course of an off day that happened. I mean, and then he's been out the rest of the season. I mean, I really don't have a lot of high hopes for them whatsoever. But with that being said, this is one of those games I can watch and see the Cowboys win just because of the fact that the Chargers are beat up on the offensive line so tremendously.
They are. But, man, can you think that – look what – yes, the Kansas City defense shut the Chargers down pretty much last week, but the Cowboys defense, would you say it's as good as Kansas City's defense right now?
No, not at all. But again, like the Chargers' offense is not what you would call explosive.
No, it's not.
It's not what you would call explosive at all whatsoever. So this is one of those games where I said with Brandon Aubrey being the good kicker the way he is, I can see them winning the last second field goal. Cowboys are 2.5-point favorites at home. I can see the Cowboys pulling this one off. And this isn't a homer vote for me going for them. That's just where I look at it.
I like the Chargers. I just like the way they're playing right now. I mean,
they are playing really good.
They're playing really good football, and I think they can go into Dallas and win.
I can see it happening, but I think I'm leaning towards the Cowboys on this one. And I like the under at 49.5.
Yeah, I think the 49.5 seems a little high to me.
Yes, because I think the Chargers defense is stingy enough to where they can keep the Cowboys from scoring too much, and their offense isn't explosive enough.
They're going to run up the score.
So. Yeah, and then give me Ladd McConkey as my anytime touchdown scorer, just because of the fact the Cowboys can't cover anybody worth a damn. So.
No, but he hasn't really played that well the last couple of weeks, so they need to get him involved.
Yeah, they need to get him the ball and involved in action. Because I think last week he only had like 2 catches for 20 yards.
And the week before that he had 1 for 15.
Yeah, so I mean, I can see this being a McConkey game of him breaking out here against the Cowboys because that's what seems to be what everybody does. So, all right, next up we got the Vikings at the Giants. So. J.J. McCarthy has actually looked like he's not totally like a shitbird.
He's not, and the Giants are going for the number 1 seed here. I totally see them giving this game away.
I don't think. Obviously, no NFL team is going to try to lose.
Right,
a game.
They're not saying they're doing.
They're not going to try to lose a game, but it's just the fact that the Vikings have a good defense, and the Giants, with them being so beat up on offense, not really having a lot going on with a young quarterback. Brian Flores' defense could be very confusing to a young quarterback like that, as far as him trying to read. So I like the Vikings to win this game. Obviously, cover the 2.5 that they're favored by, and I like the under at 43.5.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there on that one, all the way across the board.
All right, then give me Justin Jefferson to find the end zone here too. I gotta just feel like they like J.J. McCarthy's his confidence is growing a little bit more now to where he can find a way to get him the ball and get in the end zone.
Okay.
All right, next up we got the Bills and the Browns. The Bills with a huge comeback victory over the Patriots last
down
week.
21-0.
Keep themselves alive to keep them with a chance to win the division still as well against the Patriots. They're playing the Browns. Who knows what's going on with this Cleveland thing right now? I saw something very interesting today, like on the internet. Who knows how well it's true? But so apparently they were saying the reason why Stefanski has a beef with J.J. McCarthy, not J.J. Shedeur Sanders, is because of the fact that Kevin Stefanski's wife is actually Tim McCarver's daughter. So if we go back and we go back in time with the Deion Sanders, him throwing the water on him when he was pissing on him over playing the football game and the baseball game of the same day, and Deion dumped the water on him after the game after it was all over. Since Kevin Stefanski is married to Tim McCarver's daughter.
I mean,
they're saying that could be part of where some of the beef is and where some of the beef lies. And then he didn't like the smugness of Shedeur Sanders and the whole thing. If there's any ties into that whatsoever, again, that's just internet fodder.
Yeah, I hadn't heard that one yet.
Yeah, when you get on the internet, you live on the internet a little bit, you kind of learn to deep dive into some of these different things you hear and discover. So that's probably some of the issues. So. Very, very disgruntled. A very dysfunctional locker room.
Is McCarver still alive?
No, McCarver died.
He's been dead for a long time.
But his daughter's not.
No, I know.
And she's defending daddy.
You better hate that guy.
Yeah, she's defending daddy. He's got to sleep with that bitch every night. So, that's what it is. So,
that is true.
So with that being said, I like the Bills to go and cover this game.
Cover that
10.5, win the game. I like the over at 41.5, more because of the Bills, less because of the Browns.
Yep.
And then give me Josh Allen as my anytime touchdown scorer.
I like that. Game. I would go James Cook. You could go either way.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of each week with them. Josh Allen, James Cook.
Who's going to get 3 rushing touchdowns?
Yeah, that's your same bet. The safest bet for either one of those teams. All right, next up we got the Buccaneers at the Panthers. Buccaneers and the Panthers is a big division matchup here right now. Basically, these teams play 2 out of the 3 weeks.
Yeah, they play again on the last week of the season. But, this one, it puts you in the driver's seat.
Yes, it's put you in the driver's seat for sure. Who do you like in this one, Bobby?
I like Tampa Bay to win this one. Carolina really just... even though Tampa Bay lost last week as well, they're a more veteran team. I can see them being...
And they blew that game.
They did blow that game. Carolina they blew that game too. But man, they blew it in a terrible, terrible way.
Both of them beat. They lost to the Saints back-to-back weeks.
So give me Tampa Bay to go into Carolina and win this game, cover that 3 points, but give me the under 45.5.
Like the under at 45.5. See, I like the over just because of the fact I like the Bucs having all their pieces back into place on offense now. You got Mike Evans back, Chris Godwin, Emeka Mbuka, and then even McMillan is back as well too at receiver. So I like them having all their weapons, compliments of Bucky Irvin's back in. So I like them being able to put up some points. And then their defense is kind of softened up a little bit, so I can see Panthers put up a few points there. So I like that over in that one. And then give me Mike Evans as my anytime touchdown scorer. He looked really, really good last week coming off of the injured list. All right. Next up, we got the Jets at the Saints. Jets at the Saints. This is probably your game of the week. Who cares? Nobody gives a shit.
But in New Orleans, the Jets are floundering still.
Yes. They showed no life whatsoever at all.
Nope.
This is really
Brady Cook didn't look as bad as he could have.
No, he didn't. He didn't look as bad as he could have.
It's not the worst debuting quarterback of all time.
Yeah, but you're not going to bank much on these Jets.
No, it's Saints all the way in this one. Saints at home. Give me that under 40.5 and Saints at cover. Yeah,
I'm with you on the. But I like the Jets to cover this game.
Oh, you like Jets?
Yeah, just because I feel like there could be some what's the craziest thing is the wildest part is we're at this stage of the season in Week 16. The Jets have 0 interceptions.
Oh,
0
as a team, really?
interceptions as a team, which is the wildest thing.
That is crazy.
But they're playing against a rookie quarterback, so I wouldn't be surprised if they find some way to get a turnover.
He doesn't look as bad as he's won 2 weeks in a row now. He's led his team to victory.
Well,
he's leading his team to victory.
Oh, yeah. He played 4 years in college football. Well, and last week he got a little bit of a hand-me-down as far as
but you can't deny what he did the week before.
Oh yeah, he's looked good. He's not looked bad. Dude's 26 years old though. He's old. He's old as shit. He played 5-6 years because they were those COVID years in college football. He's 26 years old.
Oh, so he was Diego Pavia before.
Yeah. I don't even want to get into that dude. Talk about a heel turn. Anybody who watches wrestling, you talk about a heel turn for somebody who went from beloved to we hate this guy. Diego Pavia is the face of that right there. And so with that being said, though, I like Chris Olave to be my anytime touchdown scorer in this game. All right, next up we got the Bengals at the Dolphins. Bengals at the Dolphins. So Tua has been named not the starting quarterback anymore. We got Quinn Ewers.
Yeah, Quinn Ewers is
making
coming
his
off
starting
the bench.
debut. Joe Burrow is looking all sad and disgruntled. Jamar Chase looking
they
sad
got
and
shut out
disgruntled.
last week to Baltimore.
Let's see if T. Higgins comes back this week. We out of the concussion protocol. Let's go there. So who do you like in this one, Bobby?
I really don't like either one of these teams.
No, I don't
this
either.
One. Miami had been playing really well till last week, but now that you got Quinn Ewers coming in, he's already played one or two games, hasn't he?
I think he may have come in spot duty. Yeah, he came in a spot duty for a game because he overtook Zach. Because that was a surprise, or that he overtook Zach Wilson as a backup.
Okay, but this is his first legit start in the NFL. Yes. Give me Cincinnati to win this one. Then I think they got enough to get it done against a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. As long as they don't go down, say the season's over, and they get that Miami flu. And they hit Tootsies and do the whole party thing up down there in Miami.
True, that is true.
I like Cincinnati to go ahead and get this game, cover the spread.
Yep.
And I like the over at 47.5.
I'll take the under in this one.
And then give me Chase Brown as my anytime touchdown scorer in this game. All right, next up we got the Chiefs at the Titans. At the Titans. So Patrick Mahomes went out, and I said at the beginning of that game, I was like, he's trying to get hurt. He's trying to get hurt. When I watched him, his first touchdown that he ran, when he ran over the guy to get in the end zone. Then there was another play where he avoided two defenders on the pass play. He's like, throw it away. And he still took the sack because he's trying to make plays. Right. He's trying so hard to make plays. I just knew you can't, as an NFL quarterback, you cannot put yourself in harm's way. You just can't put yourself in harm's way that much. I mean, you just can't. You put yourself in too much risk there. I like the Chiefs to win this game just because the Titans were like hapless as far as anything they had going on right now. And they're going to cover the 3 points, obviously. And then I like the under at 37.5.
I agree with you all the way around.
And then give me Isaiah Pacheco as my anytime touchdown scorer.
Yeah, Gardner Minshew, he's still a quality quarterback. Quality backup quarterback.
Yeah.
He's not going to win any more starting jobs, but for the last 3 games of the season.
He can fill in and do something respectable, especially against somebody like Tennessee.
Yeah, because, the pieces are still there for Kansas City.
They haven't been much this year.
Not much pieces.
I think you're going to see a total retool. Not a total retool, but you're going to see a big retool, I think, in that organization going forward this year. A lot of things that people don't realize, though, is, in the last 5 years, they played more football than anybody else in the NFL.
It's a whole nother season that they played.
Yes, that's a lot of wear and tear just all the way around. So this might be something good for the Chiefs going forward. For any of you Chiefs fans out there going forward, this might be a good refresher. Let's see how long it takes Patrick Mahomes, who already went through surgery already and is starting the rehab process pretty much immediately to get back on top of things. It's weird because they were saying that it's after, season 9 for Mahomes? Is what this is.
The Brady comparison.
Because Brady went through his season-ending injury at the beginning of the season against the Chiefs back in the day after winning 3 Super Bowls. So we'll see what happens here. Like I said, when the Patriots won their first 3 Super Bowls, they went another 10 years before they went back and won another one. So let's see what happens. I know they know Andy Reid probably doesn't have another 10 years of coaching in him. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, he's got to be in his late 60s now.
No, he's definitely late 60s and had a long, long NFL coaching life. So let's see what happens. But as long as you have Patrick Mahomes and a healthy Mahomes, you got a chance to make things happen. All right, so next up we got the Jaguars at the Broncos. 2 great. I won't say the Broncos are surprising,
12-2 versus 10-4 this weekend. So.
Yes, these are 2 division leaders start going in this week right now. For me, I like the Jaguars to win this game, baby. I like them to go to Denver and win this game.
I'm going to keep on riding the Denver train because they just keep on rolling.
The Jaguars, they turn the ball over on teams very well. They got a really good run defense.
They do.
I just like the way the Jaguars are playing ball right now, so I like them going in and win this game. And I like this being a nasty, muck-it-up game. And give me the under at 46.5.
Yeah, the under that 46.5.
Yep,
that seems high right there.
And then give me Jacoby Myers as the anytime touchdown scorer. And so you like the Broncos?
I like the Broncos in that one to win that one. That team, Sean Payton's just got them playing.
Oh yeah, it's a match made in heaven right now with him and Bo Nix.
Nasty football.
Bo Nix played a great game last week.
The defense is more than good enough to make up for the lack of the offense. So
the thing is, though, the difference between them and the Texans defense, Broncos got a great defense, but the Texans have been locked down all season long.
Oh yeah, no.
The Broncos defense has shown they've had a chance to be gettable because they almost lost that game to the Giants with that minus a great comeback early in the
33
season.
Points.
Without a crazy comeback coming into that season. So the Broncos defense has showed they're a little bit gettable. As far as that, a lot more than what the Texans have.
Well, they haven't been gotten, 10 games now.
They haven't been got as far as loss, but as far as being able to move the ball and put up points against them. All right, so the next up here, we got the Falcons at the Cardinals, which is another kind of who cares game going into this.
Yeah, this is a stinker right here.
Yeah, I mean, you got the Falcons who came off a big win against Tampa Bay last week. Kyle Pitts with his career best. Finally, after 3 years of me drafting that son of a bitch, he finally did something for me in the first round of the playoffs. So,
thank God.
Yeah, I mean, that was my playoff win right there. He had not done that. I mean, I'd be out of the fantasy playoffs right now. And so, who do you like in this one, Bobby?
I like Atlanta to win this one. They're just playing way better. I mean, Arizona just got boat raced by the Texans, and the Texans don't even have very good offense.
Right.
So, Atlanta has more than enough firepower to stick it to Arizona. Give me the under 48.5. And Atlanta covered that 3.
I'll say I have him at 47.5, and I like the over on this game here. Now, give me Bijan Robinson as anytime touchdown scorer, but outside of that, I'm in total agreement with you in this game here because the Cardinals are just the Cardinals right now.
Yeah, so. That's just whether they've lost. I think they've lost 11 in a row.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, and they've been getting just kind of handled pretty much each week. All right, so next up we got the Steelers at the Lions. Steelers coming off a big win at home against the Dolphins. They can really kind of solidify themselves as far as winning that division.
They can.
Going forward into this season. So, for me, I like the Steelers to go ahead and cover the 6.5 points, but I like the Lions to get the win at home, though, here.
Yeah, I think the Lions win this one at home. I've got 7, so I will take the 7 points for the Steelers. But give me the under in this one, 51.5.
I like the under too as well as this. I can see this being a good scoring game, but not as high scoring as that 51.5 is projected to be.
27-20, something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
21.
Because I mean, Steelers showed a little bit better life on defense, and their offense isn't anything explosive enough to really do any major damage. And to give me Jahmyr Gibbs my anytime touchdown scorer because he's always a safe bet, pretty much going with the Lions,
safe bet.
Especially right now with the way the Steelers defense has been playing going forward in this season. All right, next up we got the Raiders at the Texans. So the Texans are obviously the best defense in football right now.
This is the biggest spread of the week here. 14.5 points is what I've got.
Yeah, and who do you like in this one?
Houston. I think they cover. Give me the over 37.5, though. I think that's kind of low.
I think it's kind of low, but I like the under on the 37.5. I like Houston to cover this. I don't usually like picking the over-unders on the spread covers being that high. I usually don't like picking that cover to be that high at 14.5. But with how hapless the Raiders have seemed, and it pretty much seems like it's season, especially if they start Kenny Pickett again.
75 yards on offense last week?
Yeah, I mean, especially if they start Kenny Pickett again. I mean, their offensive line is terrible. I mean, there's just so many things that need to be fixed and corrected. They fired 3 different coaches this season. I mean, the Raiders have no life whatsoever. So I like them to go ahead and cover the Texans to cover this. Will obviously win the game. But I like the under just because I don't see the Raiders really putting up any points at all. And the Texans can kind of... Yeah, I mean, they can kind of, because, I mean, like Woody Marks, that was kind of one of my big deterrents. I don't know if he's going to be back and healthy this game because he left last game, and I want to say the second or third quarter. The running back that they had coming in, and I don't know if Nick Chubb is going to be back either in action. Give me Jaden Higgins as my anytime touchdown scorer for this game here. Rookie receiver out of Iowa State.
Yeah, you've hit on him once or twice before.
Already, Oh, yeah. All right, so the next up we got the Patriots at the Ravens for our Sunday night game. Patriots at the Ravens. Patriots, I think, have a chance to clinch the division if they go ahead and win this game.
I expect them to. I mean, Baltimore, because Pittsburgh will. Well, I don't know. With Pittsburgh, if they lose, that late game, Baltimore knows they still have a chance.
They have a chance, absolutely.
But I just don't know that they're beating New England right now.
I just don't see it just because of the fact that, I mean, the Ravens really haven't really showed enough fight, and Lamar Jackson doesn't seem like he's fully healthy. We don't see the same explosive Lamar Jackson right now, and that makes them a tremendously different team to guard and cover. The New England Patriots defense is very solid. They're not going to really be able to run the ball because they haven't been running the ball with Derrick Henry all season, and the Patriots have one of the better run defenses in the league. So I like the Patriots to cover the 2.5 as dogs on the road, win the game, and I like the under at 47.5.
Okay. I got 48.5, so I'll go with the under on that one.
All right, now give me Kayshon Boutte as my anytime touchdown scorer in that game. He's had a breakout season and looked pretty nice.
He has looked nice this year. I mean, I wish I had held on to him when I had a chance.
I had him in my other league. Should have been in the playoffs, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to bash the other commissioner in my league about why I'm not. So, all right. Next up, we got the 49ers at the Colts. 49ers at the Colts. Monday night game. Old Man Rivers going up there at Indy. First game in front of a full crowd in Indianapolis because the last time he played in Indianapolis was during the COVID season.
Oh,
so he was playing against the cardboard cutouts.
That whole season too.
Yeah, that whole season. Yeah. So he really didn't get to play against a sold out crowd in Indy. So I mean, it's gonna be an interesting game here. I like the Colts to cover this game at 6.5 points.
Okay.
I think the 49ers will probably still pull out the victory, though.
Yeah, I expect them to.
I think it'll be a good story with Phillip Rivers. We'll talk about at the end of the season. He didn't embarrass himself. He came back. But them, they have a lot of injuries on defense. The Colts do. So, same as the 49ers. But I just think the 49ers
they just scheme. 49ers just scheme better.
Yes, they seem to scheme well. And I like the under at 46.5 here.
Yep, I like the under 46.5 as well, but I'll take San Francisco to cover that 6.5.
You like them to cover that?
Yeah.
I can see it being a close game.
I could see it being close. Touchdown, 27-20, something like that.
Yeah, so, all right. So then give me George Kittle as my anytime touchdown scorer for that one.
Yeah, come on, baby. Let's go. Everybody you called out is on my other fantasy team.
that you need to
I need to keep on going with because I'm out of the bar league.
Yeah, well, for your sake, let's see it happen, brother.
Let's go.
All right. So we got any? What's your prop bets? I mean, not prop bets. Your parlay for this week?
I'm going with Cook anytime touchdown. James Cook anytime touchdown. Love over 210 passing yards, and Lamb and Pickens to go over 60 receiving yards. That's going off at 536.
Oh, nice. That's a good one. I'm gonna hit a good solid ground rule double bet. I
mean,
like that one.
Lamb and Pickens both average 80 yards a game this year, so getting over 60 is not a problem. Love averages over 210. Cook. One of them, Allen or
right, yeah, one of those two usually finds the end zone. All right. So for me, I got the Thursday night game. That's usually what I like to do for you guys here. So give me Puka Nacua for my anytime touchdown score. Jackson Smith anytime touchdown score. Kyron Williams my over 68.5 yards rushing and receiving, and then Rashid Shaheed for 3+ receptions.
Okay,
that's at plus 1224 for the payout on that one there.
I love the first three. The fourth one is banking on him actually getting involved in the damn offense.
I know, and I'm just banking it because they're gonna have to. I mean,
what did you say it went off at?
Plus 1224.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, plus 1224. So I mean, they're gonna have to make that happen. All right, Director Dave, what you got for us, brother? All right, so Director Dave's dumbass. Oh, he
scored 2 touchdowns apiece.
Oh, Jesus.
James Cook,
Josh Jacobs, and Devon Achane. 15,020 yards. I mean, 20 points plus
15,020. Wow.
Oh, God. That is a full official Director Dave dumbass pick of the season.
I like it. Damn, $5 and you win $75,000. Oh, $750? Yeah, my math is even bad.
How can you compute that type of shit? All right, shout out to True on the Track. Shout out to Director Dave for keeping us up on the ones and twos. Make sure you guys hit the like and comment section. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm Jason Smoking Token.
I'm Bobby Light.
We'll see you next week.
Peace.